Hey, what's up everyone? This is episode 2 of the 12 Days of Anime, and for this one I've chosen a moment in Naruto Shippuden is the moment when Naruto saw his mother for the first time. Now, of course, you know that, he never really knew his mother before, he knew nothing about her, not really, and they would talk about her sometimes in the story, but not really, like, show her, at least not very much, maybe a picture, but that would usually be it. And this gave us a great chance to learn a lot more about his mother, in the story. And I cannot imagine, being like him, meeting my mother for the first time after several years. I mean, after so long meeting them for the first time, and especially at a time like that, considering it was in the moment when Naruto was about to get taken over by the Nine Tails. And let's just say things were starting to look really bad. So, good timing. And one thing that surprised me is that, in all seriousness, because it's usually a time when it's like super emotional and serious on the show, there was one funny moment that did make me laugh quite a bit, and it was when she was talking about the olden days when she was younger, when her and Minato met, and how things were and everything, and she talked about a moment when she used to get picked on all the time and everything, and they picked on her for being a redhead. And Naruto was like, oh, so that's when Dad showed up and kicked their butts and, looked heroic or something like that. And she was like, no, and she rose up her fist and she basically told him that she eventually, after getting picked on so much, she eventually learned to defend herself and just kick their butts and beat them at their own game of bullying. So, and it was really funny, and what really, really surprised me is the way when she held up her knuckle and the veins popping out, and looked on his face, and he's thinking to himself, man, my friends used to talk about their mothers being scary. Is this what it's supposed to be like? It just made me laugh so much, and if this was me, that'd probably be the moment when I just kind of, slowly walk away and just leave the room. But, but of course in his situation, I wouldn't want to leave, especially since it's probably about the only time you're ever going to be able to see your mother, so you better spend every single valuable moment as you can. And that really just surprised me, and one thing that really reminded me is that the way her knuckle looked when she held it up, it reminded me of Sakura so much. And I remember towards the end of the episode, she did, choose, or when she was talking to the baby, when her and Minato pretty much sacrificed themselves for Naruto, she did say, pick a girl like me. And I don't know, there's a couple of resemblances between his mother and Sakura, and it's kind of funny just because it's supposed to be him and not Hinata, but it seems, his mother is more like Sakura as far as her knuckles go. Hair color, not the same hair color, but red, pink, and really just a few things, and it really just surprises me, but really, after Naruto realizes all this and experienced everything, I'm pretty sure he realized that his mother and father both sacrificed themselves for him and did everything they could for him, put their faith and just everything into him. And really, one thing that kind of got in my head towards the end, especially after watching it the first time, was what's going to happen when him and Sasuke fight again? And the reason I asked that is because every single time he and Sasuke get in an argument, Sasuke has to bring up the fact, you never had a family to begin with. You've never had a family, so you cannot possibly understand my feelings for when Itachi destroyed our family and village. And now since Naruto has met his parents, let's just say before around that time, I wouldn't think that he probably wouldn't tell Sasuke about that. Maybe towards the very, very end, at the last second or something like that. But he's much more likely to say it now, especially considering he did tell Killer Bee's brother and Lady Tsunade about seeing his parents, and because of that, he's a lot more likely to tell Sasuke. And I'm kind of really wanting to see what's going to happen in the future. What's going to be the look on Sasuke's face? Is his eyes going to open and he's just going to be like expressionless or something? And he's going to like have that whoa, like look to his face. I really want to see it, and I love it when some of these episodes kind of get you thinking about stuff, and then it makes you like, oh my gosh, I really want to see what's going to happen in the future. But there's a lot of that stuff, and just about any anime, really. I mean, not just Naruto. There's a lot of animes that have some of that stuff that get in your head. And make sure you subscribe, especially since in the future I will be doing another episode after the 12 days of anime, and it's going to be an episode talking about how Madara / Obito, Tobi, whatever you want to call him, found out about Naruto's mother having a kid. And the only thing I'm not quite sure about is that how he knew that she would be extra vulnerable at that point. But it wouldn't be really too hard to figure that out. I think in a way that's just common sense. You know, really, I think you're just vulnerable, period, when you're giving childbirth, really. So, you know, that's, like I said, that's just common sense. But maybe there is a way or reason that he did figure that out. But in the video upcoming, I will be discussing how I seriously think, I think it makes perfect sense in a lot of ways, how he found out about her having a kid. So, thanks again for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe for more, and don't forget to check out everyone else's video. You know, this is a great community project. Everyone's coming in together and make great videos about their best moments in anime, and make sure to check out their names in the description below. So, thanks again for watching this video. This is Anime Central AMVHD, and I will see you guys in the next video.